Everyone, I'm Sally Engelhardt, Grand Prix Dressage rider. Today I want to talk to you about the 9 things that I like to take with me to a show that I really can't do without. First of all is my plaiting box. I like to keep everything in its own container so that you don't lose anything. In here I have plaiting combs and rubber bands of varying colours, and that all stays together in the box. And of course, with plaiting, the Pro Plaits is the best way to keep your plaits together and keep any flyaways glued down. So I really can't do without that. Talking about hair, human hair. Of course, you need a can of hairspray, but the hairspray is also handy for the top hat. I give a quick spray across my forehead, or if it's super windy, I'll just spray the inside of my top hat, and then when I go to put it on, it literally glues it to my forehead. So yeah, glue in a can. 2 lots of glue in a can. Then the horse's tail. I like a nice full tail on my horses because it balances the horses out when the judges are looking at them. You know, dressage horses are meant to be light off the forehand, and a nice full thick tail helps to give that impression. So Champion Peppy is super for adding body to the tail and giving that nice full thick tail so that you get that balanced look from the horse. In their feet, I like to use the FL hoof ointment in black. It's nourishing and moisturising, as well as blackening the hoofs. And you don't have to take it off or rasp it off or anything. It's a hoof ointment as it is. So I keep that and its brush in its own little bag, separately in a bucket, so that if it's messy stuff, leave it there. And I keep a pair of rubber gloves in there as well. So whoever's putting your hoof black on, you just go to that bucket and do their job and take the gloves off and leave all the muck in the bucket, because it's a messy job. My boots always get a quick whiz over with the scuff, a bit of shoe polish. I like the one with the sponge, because then it's easy, and then you just put it all away and you can go. You're not getting your hands anywhere near hoof black, anywhere near polish. When you might have your white jodhpurs on, because that's no good. The leather dressing, the FX, depending what side you're reading. The FX, I like to get a little, get a sponge full of it and put it over the cavesson part of the noseband, and it just gives a nice sheen to the cavesson noseband. Not quite the patent leather look. Of course, if you had a patent one, you wouldn't do it. But on the leather nosebands, a little rub of the FX, and you get that little bit of extra polish. This container has all my horse makeup in it, and my favourite piece of horse makeup is the Grooming Chalk. I have grey horses, so the chalk covers up any blemish, any old scar, any new scar. If they've rubbed their tail or if they've rubbed their shoulder with the rug, just a quick rub of this over, and you can't tell. So that has its own little home in there. And of course, towels. Just take heaps. I usually take a towel for each horse, a towel for me, and a spare. And that way there's always plenty of clean towels to wipe your hands on, so that there's less chance of getting it on your clothes. So you always want to stay nicely well presented, keep your hands clean, make it possible to keep your hands clean all the time, and you've got a good chance of getting into the arena looking pretty darn good. So I hope these products will help you, and that your next show is a success. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.